Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here today to honor Staff Sergeant Morrow on his promotion to Technical Sergeant. It is important for us to recognize our team members promoting to the next rank, for they will be taken on higher levels of responsibility, accountability, and leadership. At this time, we invite Major Gazzola, the presiding officer for today's event, to come forward for opening remarks.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Please go ahead and take your seats if you have them. If not, make yourselves comfortable. So we are in a unique position here where this month the group only had one promotee. So we get to do a little bit more of an intimate ceremony where we actually get the chance to brag on you and your accomplishments and highlight the role that you play, not just in our current team, but in all the teams you've been a part of during your time in the Air Force. And so I, unbeknownst to you, did some digging into your records. Well, before I continue any further, let me just go ahead and say thank you very much to Chief Pease, Colonel Littleton, the First Sergeant, and everyone else that was able to join us here today. But yes, I did some digging, and I was able to find out that you originally hailed from Palestine, Texas, where you joined up to the Air Force and entered active duty in July of 2012. You were selected to be a 3D-1X7, a cable dog, and so you immediately went to, I believe it was Shepherd, straight from the get-go to go to tech school out there. From there, he went to Wright Pat and immediately started to make a name for himself. Consistently throughout his career, the comments that supervisors have used to describe him is pivotal, team player, the kind of guy that absolutely just gets things done and makes problems go away. But more important than any of that, he takes care of his airmen and he makes problems manageable for his people to ensure that they are able to execute the vision and direction of higher leadership. So he has been making a name for himself and absolutely crushing things from the very beginning. After he completed his time at Wright Pat, he got selected to go to Barksdale, and he did some amazing things down there supporting the 2nd Comm Squadron at Barksdale Air Force Base with Global Strike Command. From there, he was selected to come out here to Lajes, and while he's been out here, he's pretty much done everything that he possibly can do as far as being a cable and antenna supervisor, cable and antenna NCOIC, and then since no good deed goes unpunished in the Air Force, we decided to move you up to Section Chief of Plans and Programs. So you have just been absolutely crushing it, and I am so excited to see what the future has in store for you and everything that you're going to be able to do, not just for your airmen, and for our squadron, but for the Air Force as a whole. So I will offer you this. The move up to Tech Sergeant is one of the most pivotal ones in your career. I'm sure our enlisted POCs are going to represent some of that and pass that on as well. But I will tell you that from my position in my authority, I rely on my tech sergeants to understand exactly what's going on and to be my eyes and ears out there and to take care of the airmen. So you've got a very important role ahead of you, but I have absolute faith and confidence that you are absolutely going to crush it and continue to do great things for your airmen, for our squadron, and for our Air Force. So with that, let's get this gentleman promoted.
Yes. Thank you, Major Gazzola. Staff Sergeant Morrow, please come forward. In view of the patriotism, integrity, and his demonstrated ability to serve in the next higher grade, Staff Sergeant Morrow is promoted to the rank of Technical Sergeant, United States Air Force, effective 1st December 2022, by order of Lieutenant Colonel Andrew J. Standiford, Commander, 65th Air Base Squadron. Will Senior Master Sergeant Oakes please come forward to assist Major Gazzola in promoting Staff Sergeant Morrow?
Congratulations. Thank you.
And now, Technical Sergeant Dariani, please come forward to tack on Technical Sergeant Morrow's stripes.
Gentle ceremonial tap.
Oh. Thank you. Senior Master Sergeant Oakes, would you like to make some closing remarks?
Well, tomorrow, Cable Dog. I think that's a pretty big accomplishment where you are. Congratulations on your promotion, but it's well deserved.
Thank you.
And I don't know if people know a lot about comm, other than the comm that's in this room, but Cable's almost CE. Often enough, they flirt with going back to CE, and comm always scoops them back up and says, sorry, no, you belong to us. So it is quite an accomplishment for you as an NCO and not a senior NCO to have scope over client systems, to have scope over other other AFSCs within comm that are nothing like Cable. So what that tells me is that there's a great deal of trust that's imported into you, and that there's a lot of reliance on you as an NCO, as a leader, and a capable, multifunctional, multi-capable airman to be able to provide that leadership direction, and also just being portable into another role that's nowhere in your training as far as AFSC goes, or the other training events that happen. That's a more common thing in the Air Force, and I'm sure as you become a senior NCO, you're going to deal with that. We're just calm guys, and we're going to figure this out. So congratulations to you. Congratulations on this great accomplishment and your promotion. It's well deserved. You have the full faith of your leadership. I know this for a fact, and I just commend you for this watershed moment in your career.
Thank you.
I don't really have much to say. I appreciate y'all letting me keep it a little bit more intimate. I appreciate the support, nevertheless, everybody coming out. Happy to have made it. I couldn't have made it by myself, but I really appreciate it. That's really all I have to say. We'll see what the future holds.
Thank you, Senior Oaks, and thank you, Sergeant Morrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's promotion ceremony. Thank you all for attending, and have a great Air Force Day. Feel free to enjoy some cake. Yeah. Cool.